Imagine, if you would, a state of California where our AR-15s, our AKs, and our other assault weapon-y kind of guns don't need to have funky, uncomfortable, and borderline unsafe grips in order to be legal. Well, that could be the future, and I want to talk about why with you today. But first, a message from our sponsor. I want to say thank you to Franklin Armory. They are one of the biggest supporters of this channel. They've done a whole lot for me and a whole lot for the state of California with their CA11, CA7, and CA12 AR-15 pistols on the California handgun roster. Really cool that you can go to any gun store when it's available and buy one of their AR pistols without having to worry about single shot exemption. They're on the roster. Anyone can buy them anywhere. Thank you, Franklin Armory. Now, I apologize if I appear slightly out of breath. I am just very excited. I was doing some stuff and I then just got the news on Twitter, and now I got to talk about this with you today. Now, originally Miller versus Becerra, the case on the assault weapon ban, was scheduled to Roger T. Benitez back in, I think, January or February. We got a date for it. It was supposed to be March 19th. We were all excited. Everybody was talking about buying a bunch of lowers, buying a bunch of parts in the event that there's some sort of weird grandfather clause, which we'll talk about that kind of thing in a second. But I want to talk about Miller versus Becerra. It was scheduled for the 19th of March. COVID happened. The end of the world happened. And it was never rescheduled. It was postponed basically indefinitely until now, about 6 months later. Now, the way that I initially found out about this was from a Twitter account. It's Rob. His name is @2AUpdates on Twitter. He posts all kinds of stuff, so feel free, please go check him out if you want to stay the most up-to-date possible. He is always sharing a bunch of great information on there. But then we go to the actual court listener where we get this information directly from it. And it says, notice of hearing, telephonic status conference set for 9:23, 10:30 a.m. in courtroom 5A before Roger T. Benitez. So I'll have links to both Rob's Twitter account as well as the court listener for the Miller versus Becerra case, but let's talk about it. So tomorrow, September 23rd, Judge Roger T. Benitez, the same guy who gave us the Magazine Freedom Week, the Ammunition Freedom Day, I guess we're calling it, whatever it is, and now he's going to be potentially giving a decision on Miller versus Becerra, the assault weapon case. So in the state of California, we have basically features on our semi-auto centerfire rifles, on our semi-auto handguns, and our semi-auto shotguns that can make them an assault weapon. Basically what it does is means your AR-15 and your AK style firearms, those modern semi-autos with modern features, you can't have those. So this stock is fixed in place. This is a non-pistol grip. You can't have a vertical foregrip. You can't have a flash hider. Can't have a flare launcher. All those sorts of cool things that you would want on any typical AR in a normal state. We can't really have those. Now, we have some pretty good workarounds. I'm going to be honest, the way things have come in a long time, it makes them a lot more workable. But we don't want those, obviously. So if Miller versus Becerra goes in our way and Judge Roger T. Benitez gives us a good outcome, this could be huge. Now, I need to be clear. I'm not going to say that there is going to be a way for you to manufacture an assault weapon by taking off your pistol or your non-pistol grip and putting on a normal pistol grip and then being grandfathered in. We really don't know how it's going to work. I am not very optimistic. I think this could be big. I think this could be huge. It might not be a permanent thing. The way that the first Freedom Week with the magazines went was it was a different type of law. That law initially said that you could possess those mags. It then went into effect that you could not possess them anymore, meaning that you would have to give them up. So something you already owned, you were going to have to give up without compensation from the government. And that was a huge reason why they were able to win that. Whether or not we win, which I think the outcome of us having a positive decision here, I think that's very high. Odds of us having a positive, hey, assault weapons are bad, assault weapon bans are bad, you cannot ban those guns because they're dangerous, because it doesn't actually do anything to the criminals. I think the odds of getting a decision like that is very high from Benitez. The odds of us getting to permanently turn our non-assault weapons, like our featureless rifles, our fixed mag rifles, our fixed mag pistols, into assault weapons, the odds of that is fairly low. The odds of us potentially having some sort of weird situation like that, it can happen. So if you want to be super prepared to have to get grandfathered in and if it's an outcome that allows us to assemble assault weapons legally, and then if you had them in that time frame, you know, we don't know if that's going to happen. I can't tell you that you need to have all the parts ready to go to turn your gun into an assault weapon, but if you're a gun owner in the state of California, chances are you have all the normal parts to convert your featureless or fixed mag guns into regular guns anyway, so you're probably not going to really need to do anything. There isn't really anything that I would say, hey, prep, or hey, go do this and get ready for it. I would say just be aware. Be aware that this is going on. If anything weird happens, that we're able to do some sort of cool stuff, I will definitely let you know. But this is kind of another one of those situations where we gotta kind of wait. It's not going to be tomorrow that we're going to get a decision. It's going to take some time, but when we do get a decision from Benitez, be ready to act fast if need be, and the best way to do that, you know, would be to follow various accounts, follow the Court Listener. If you want to hear it from me, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, subscribe to this channel if you are not already. Something like 60% of the people that watch these videos are not subscribed, and the best way to hear information, if I'm sharing information from somewhere to you, is if you're subscribed with notifications turned on and whatnot. So if you have any questions, drop a comment down below. If you want to wildly speculate down in the comments below. Like I said, we can't guarantee that anything crazy is going to happen, but you want to keep your eyes open and keep your ears listening so that if something does happen where we're able to do some funky business, you're ready to go. You know the drill though. Have fun, be safe, stay dangerous. Peace. I apologize for being so out of breath during this video. I was exercising and moving around a lot, so I'm a little out of breath more than normal. I'm a little sweatier. I'm dressed a lot more casually, but I just wanted to get this video out real fast to you. Thank you.